There's no doubt about this. This is a crisis of the nature that we've never seen in the past. Hello and welcome to today's Abhigyan's Point, and what I'm going to talk about today is something very important, and I perfectly understand it's very natural that a lot of people are worried. In India, a lot of people are worried right now about the vaccination program and how it goes on from here, because naturally there is shortage of vaccine. Naturally the government is saying yes, there will be vaccination. The government of India has gone on record to say that 100 crore people will be vaccinated by the end of December. The real point here is that people with multiple information flowing around, with multiple news coming around, are not exactly being able to follow how the vaccination program is going on in the country right now. We all know that there is shortage. We all know that there is slowness to the program, but sometimes you get the news that that vaccination in certain areas has gone up. Sometimes you get the news that it's gone down. So what is very important here, of course, then we constantly read the news about various companies coming in and providing vaccines, and of course the negotiations of the government going on with various companies, states also talking to different companies that are manufacturing vaccines. So much of flow of information is there, but it's not being able to tell what exactly is going to happen. For example, from here till December. My point in this is that what we need to know is something which is more organized as information, which is month by month, that you should know, or rather we should know as the people of this country, that how much is the vaccination program achieving each month, and maybe even a fortnightly number would be fine. Also about the availability of vaccine of different, be it Covaxin, be it COVID Shield, and of course Sputnik now. So this anxiety level is lesser because we do get information how the processes are getting slow, and this month by month information, in my opinion, or even a fortnightly information, in my opinion, should also be provided by the states. In fact, I've always argued about this, and right from day one I've been arguing that despite politics, despite whatever happens, there has to be far greater coordination between the state and the center. There's no doubt about this. This is a huge crisis of the nature that we've never seen in the past. So that is much more needed. And one of the key issues right now is vaccination, the anxiety about people trying to understand how this process goes on. Of course, we talk about how when people initially went onto the site and it crashed and then it recovered, all those different kind of news has been coming. But one serious flow of information is what I feel is very important about the availability of the vaccine, about the fact that in which state, how it is being available, the number of vaccines that are being available, and how it is being achieved by the state, and of course also by the center. So people get a larger clarity that how India's vaccination program, which holds the key to fighting this deadly second wave of corona, is actually moving ahead. And till that clarity emerges, there will of course be a little bit of confusion, which of course adds to a large amount of worry. And that is why I feel we should know on a monthly basis, states should do the same, and even as I said, maybe if possible on a fortnightly basis, that this is how the program is moving. The government can also tell everyone else that yes, it is moving in the right direction, and that's the point if the government wants to make. That also will be conveyed naturally. But much more organized flow of information is needed, in my opinion, right now on the vaccination program, because of the shortage of vaccine and because of its slowness. A more clear flow of information is needed. That is my point.